Volume 15, Traveling Around Europe with and without my parents. So basically my parents were taking pictures. Sometimes I wasn't with them. Let's start. Okay. You can tell by looking at some of the cars that this was in the old days. There got some beautiful pictures. Ah, this Venice. Venice hasn't changed at all. I've been there when I was a kid, and the only thing that changed is the fashion in the cars. And the boats and everything are almost identical. Okay, some of the boats are a little more modern, but... Okay, so, what's going on here? Technology, that's what's going on. Okay. Good picture. Pigeon in front of my face. I often wondered about them hanging their clothes over the water. What happens if it falls in? Then what? I guess they have a way of fishing it out. Venice in the old days. Oh, bunnies! I love bunnies. Little chicks. They were really cute too. And there is my pet hedgehog. Snorkies. Snorky. I called everything Snorky. It was very funny. Okay. The old days. They still use oxen and horses. Hard work. Very, very hard work. Peasants. And drinking more wine. Surprise, surprise. Oh, I know who that is. Who is that? A friend of my mom's. This is going way back. These are beautiful, beautiful tapestries and stuff. Handmade, beautiful. These people are resilient, and being able to make things like this with such tremendous accuracy and patience, just unbelievable. Beautiful, beautiful. These are, of course, originals. You can't get these anymore. They're all factory made. They're made by computer, unfortunately. But these, I had a couple of these a long time ago. My mother. These are peasants. Huh. These are special little birds that grow that make their nests underneath the roofs of houses, and they eat all the insects and mosquitoes. It's like their own mosquito killer, truly. Wine again. Beautiful dishes. This was a competition in Hungary for making desserts of all different types. Let me see. This is, of course, Lake Balaton, but how did my dad get up so high? I don't know. Okay. Interesting houses, interesting steps. That's in Austria. That's lawyer's house. Now this is an interesting window that is set slightly outside. Really, really creative stuff. See how the top of the window is angled so the water comes down? Some very intelligent things going on in Austria. But you wouldn't know that from their stores. Some of them are such rip-off artists. Like Conrad Electronics. Come and get me, Conrad. Actually, it's not even Conrad. I don't know. The guy who owns it is... I'm not even going to tell you what I think of him. Anyway, so... Let me see. Beautiful steps. Huh. That's definitely France. That's... Oh. That could be... I don't know. I don't know where that is, but it's very beautiful. Oh, this is definitely... This has got to be... Well, it's either Spain. It's probably Spain. I remember this. I did not want to go into the water. I think I was 4 at the time. Yeah, I was afraid of the water, and they threw me in the water anyway. Yeah, I remember that very, very well. That was at Waterloo Avenue. There's my bazooka again. This picture is actually backwards, so this is Wangen im Allgäu, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is, but I'm not sure. These are the houses that were built on top of those, when my father bought that land that was on such a steep angle you couldn't do anything with it. Austrians had this great idea to go up there and put all their houses on stilts. And so suddenly that land became very, very valuable. And some idiot built his house 2.5 meters onto our property. And I told him he has to buy the land all the way from the bottom of the hill all the way up to the top of the mountain. And it was a lot of money. Either that or I mow down half of his house with a tractor. And he said I'm bluffing. And so I showed up on the Monday morning as I promised with a bulldozer. And there was nothing anybody could do. And as the bulldozer started to go towards the house, he said he's not going to budge. I said no problem. And about, I don't know, 1 foot from his house, he ran outside with his checkbook. And my lawyer was there to take the money. My father sent me all over the world to fix all the problems that occurred and all the properties and houses and God knows what other stuff was going on. I had quite an interesting job and an interesting life. Very interesting. It's interesting now. I'm traveling around for myself now. And I really enjoy life. I really do. But I wish I could share it with somebody. Finding a nice woman will be a very hard thing to do in Europe, I'm afraid.